people are really committed. They're asking questions that relate to their community. They want to work together to see what we can do to make things better for people. They want to unlock the potential that they bring. That's so amazing to see.
I love the theme, the ethnic advantage, and that's something that I feel like is perhaps not talked about often enough. And so for us to spend a whole day talking about it and really framing it up the way we want to, I think it's a fantastic opportunity.
Ethnic advantage means harnessing the positive, the energy, the power of all people. So that resonates really strongly with Māori.
It gives us much better decision making. There's a real strength in having all of those different voices and different experiences around the table.
We started to have conversations and we started to be okay to ask questions. And that's what I think a day like this is, that it's okay to have a lunchtime conversation and ask some questions that you wouldn't ask on the street.
I hope that in the future we're famous for ethnic advantage, for showing the world this can actually work. You can actually get the best out of a hugely ethnically, racially and culturally diverse population.
A level of empowerment will occur that I don't think we've seen yet, where children and teenagers and young adults truly see themselves in stories being told. And that's when people of all different backgrounds will feel that real level of empowerment that will drive them to then go do whatever they want to do, feeling represented.
It brings up lots of questions for me as to how much support we can provide through, and how much provocations we can provide through an opportunity like this, because it's valuable.
I never really saw my ethnicity as an advantage. I kind of saw that as a disadvantage. So just the theme, advantage, it really makes me think, actually, I do bring these skills, these values, these perspectives, this way of life and these worldviews that can contribute to making positive impact.
Obviously there was challenges that was discussed, what ethnic communities face in terms of challenges, starting a new life and how they would struggle as they go through their new lives in New Zealand. But the positive aspects was that how they contribute back to the society.
We want to contribute, we want to share our values, and I think that's great, the government to looking at this valuable, to organize this kind of the conference, to bring people closer.
During my workshop, with members of our ethnic communities, it really just told me how important, that experience really showed me how important that the work that we do for our communities, not only are we here to, learn and support, but we're also here to celebrate our diversities.
And seeing the amazing leadership that's being shown across the board, I'm really impressed. And I feel very comfortable in knowing that the future is looking really good.
You guys have done a fantastic job, and the setup of the meeting, the topic of the meeting, within such a short period of time to put it all together is a big job, and they've done a great job, and really enjoyed it, and lots of really good positive feedback from the audience as well.
Quite an overwhelming effect, I guess, for me, and for my taua and paua who are attending as well, about coming together not only as Māori but just as Indigenous people.
I hope this is every year, and I hope, because it's so enriching for everyone, and I hope that many people from different backgrounds come and get together to hear this, what we have to say, what all of us have to say.
Ethnic advantage to me means to include all races and see them as equals and involve them in all sorts of policy agreements and things like that.